Next excerpt. Intense sexual desire is the greatest thing in the world. Janie dreams of cocks. Janie sees cocks instead of objects. Janie has to fuck. This is the way sex drives Janie crazy. Before Janie fucks, she keeps her wants in cells. As soon as Janie's fucking, she wants to be adored as much as possible, at the same time as, its other extreme, ignored as much as possible. More than this, Janie can no longer perceive herself wanting. Janie is want. It's worse than this. If Janie gets sexually rejected, her body becomes sick. If she doesn't get who she wants, she naturally revolts. This is the nature of reality. No rationality possible. Only this is true. The world in which there is no feeling, the robot world, doesn't exist. The world is a very dangerous place to live. Old women, just because they're old and no man will fuck them, don't stop wanting sex. The old actress isn't good anymore, but she keeps on acting, even though she knows all the audiences mock her hideousness and lack of context because she adores acting. Her legs are grotesque, flabby. Above, hidden within the folds of her skin, there's an ugly cunt. Two long flaps of white, thin, speckled by black hairs, like a pig's cock, flesh hang down to the knees. There's no feeling in them. Between these two flaps of skin, the meat is red, folds and drips of white slime that poisons whatever it touches. Just one drop burns a hole into anything. An odor of garbage infested by maggots floats out of this cunt. One wants to vomit. The meat is so red, it looks like someone hacked a body to bits with a cleaver, or like bright red lines under the purple lines on the translucent skin of a woman's body, found dead 3 days ago. This red leads to a hole of redness, round and round, black nausea. The old actress is black nausea because she reminds us of death, yet she keeps plying her trade, and that makes her trade weird. Glory be to the humans who are absolutely nothing. For the opinions of other humans, they are the true owners of illusions, transformations, and themselves. Old people are supposed to be smarter than young people. Old people in this country, the United States of America, are treated like total shit. Since most people spend their lives mentally dwelling on the material, they have no mental freedom. When they grow old and their skin rots and their bodies turn into putrefying sand, and they can't do physical exercise, and they can't indulge in bodily pleasure, and they're all ugly anyway. Suddenly, they got nothing. Having nothing, you think they could at least be shut up in an opiated dens, so maybe they can have a chance to develop dreams, or at least they could warn their kids to do something else besides being materialistic. But the way this country's set up, there's not even opiated homes to hide these feelings. But the way this country is set up, there's not even opiated homes to hide this feelinglessness. Old people have to go either to children's or most often into rest homes where they are shunted into wheelchairs and made as fast as possible into zombies because it's easier to handle a zombie. If you have to handle anything, then a human. So an old person has a big, empty, hollow space with nothing in it. Just, And that's life. Nothing else is going to happen. There's just, stuff. End quote. Excerpt by Kathy Acker, New York, 1979.